Hello, this is Essie, the homeless woman. I haven't made a video in my car in a long time. I started making videos in my car at night when I first started my channel, the homeless woman. And so then I started doing it in my van, and until the other day when I made my last video. But yeah, I worked. It's Saturday. It's 3 a.m. right now, and the time just got put forward an hour. So I'm going to lose, no, I'm not going to lose an hour of sleep. I'm just going to sleep an extra hour. But I thought I'd make a video because I felt like making a video tonight. But I solved the issue of people sitting in the front seat. They ain't going to be sitting in the front seat no more. So I put that middle seat that I had in the trunk, I put it in the middle. So sometimes I just get out, move the seat up for them, or I assist them, let them know how to do it to move the seat up so they can get in the third row. So I did 21 trips. Yeah, technically yesterday, Saturday, I did 21 trips. Only one person sat in the front. That's because I picked up 7 people. And so when I pick up 7, I said, well, I'll let somebody sit in the front if I get 7 people, and I got 7 people. And if there's like a senior citizen and they can't lift their leg up to get in the back, which, you kind of have to lift your leg up kind of high to get in the back. I need to get runners, like a runner on the side of my van so people can step up into the van. So I said, well, that's the only time I let someone sit in the front. If it's 7 people or a senior citizen that can't get in the back, or maybe someone has a cast or something on their leg. I don't think they put casts on legs anymore, huh? They just put them in some type of brace or whatever. But that's the only time. So I put my stuff in the seat, and I just been telling people, in a nice way, well, 3 can go in the back row, the third row, 3 can go in the middle, and if I come out and move the seat for them, I stand in the way of the passenger door and tell them, 3 can go here and then 3 can go there. So I'm blocking the passenger door so they can't open it. I said, I done had enough of that. I done had enough. I'm trying, when you try to be nice to people, because I feel like I was trying to make people comfortable. If it was 5 people, I'll let 1 sit in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in that third row, so they can have room, they can be comfortable. But sometimes people, they get in the front seat, they're constantly looking back, talking to the people in the back. And I'd be like, well, why you didn't sit back there? If you're going to be constantly turning around, talking to the people in the back, you might as well sit back there. And then they look in my way, and I'm hoping they don't spray me, with some spit, because they talk and they look in my way. So I'm like leaning over. One time I had this man, he got in the front seat, and the people was telling him to sit in the front, sit in the front. I know now why they was telling him to sit in the front, because he has a high pitched voice. He doesn't have a deep man voice. He has a high pitched voice. And every time he talked, it was so loud, and my ear was literally hurting. And my ear was aching. You know how something is loud in your ear and you go, oh, it was like that. Like that. I cannot believe that he was talking like that. So I was so glad when he got out. I said I'm gonna give me some earplugs, and every weekend. I mean, every time my day off, I forget to get the earplugs until somebody start talking loud, and that's what makes me remember. You still ain't got those earplugs. All I need is one for this ear right here. So that issue solved. I pray every time I start work that I have a good day, that the Heavenly Father keep evil people away from me and out of my van. And I felt like it just came to me. Um, yeah, the Heavenly Father can do that, but I need to assist Him in doing that. And that is, when I see trouble coming, keep going and cancel the ride. Because um, you can tell when there's troublemakers. Most of them you can tell that they're troublemakers before they even get inside the vehicle. And so I, it came to me like the Heavenly Father can make sure all these things don't happen, that evil people don't get into my vehicle, and you know but you have to help too. And I was like, okay. And because I'll be praying that I have a good day and I have a blessed day. And then it just comes to me, but you have to help yourself have a blessed day. You know, you have to help the Heavenly Father help you. You got to not let people ruin your day and not focus on negative things so much. So I was like, you know what, that is true. I'm going to help you help me have a good day. I'm going to help you help me keep evil people out of my van. And then something said to me that I put other people before myself. I'm trying to accommodate other people before I accommodate myself. I'm actually making me hate my job by allowing people to do things that I clearly don't want them to do. Allowing people to sit in the front and you don't want them to sit in the front. It's your van, and if you don't want anybody sitting there, then they can't sit there. And if they don't like it, they can wait on another Uber. That's what something just came to me and said that to me, you know? And I was like, that's true. That is so true. If they don't like it, they can wait on another Uber. And if they want to be mad about it, let them be mad. They're not putting one dime into that van. There's people in this world that they think they up here, and they think you're down here. And so whatever you say, they're going to show you that I'm not going to do what you say. Even in your own vehicle, I'm not going to do what you say. I'm going to do what I want to do. Some people, when you say something or you put a sign up or something, they do the opposite. And it's telling me that this is my country and you're in it. Even though you were here before we came over here, this is my country and you're in it. And I'm going to treat you how I want to treat you. And I'm going to treat your property how I want to treat it. And I'm going to do what I want to do in your property. And they don't have to say that. The actions shows that. And so, one time I had a dream. And I know the Heavenly Father had gave me this dream. But in the dream, it was a woman. I was going to Starbucks a lot. This was when I was going to Starbucks. And this particular Starbucks, they had some tables there that were, they had like one, two, three tables that were kind of nice sized tables. And, you know, um, two people could sit at the table. And I had this table by myself. This woman started coming there. And so she kind of made friends with me. And she just started sitting at the table with me. After a while, I got sick of her. I got sick of her. And I didn't want her sitting at the table with me anymore. And, but I didn't know, like how, I didn't know how to go about, I didn't want to tell her, I don't want you sitting at the table. I don't want to share a table with you anymore. I just didn't know how to go about telling her I don't want her at the table with me anymore. But anyway, I had a dream because it was really bothering me. And in the dream, um, it was a woman, and she said to me, "You're too nice." And she said it like in a mean, firm way. I think I started crying in the dream. And she said, if you don't want to share a table with her, do like this. And she showed me how to put my things on the table, and she showed me where to sit, because the way I was sitting, it was allowing her to sit on the opposite side, where she told me, don't sit right here, sit right here, which is like at the head of the table. So, and put your stuff on the table like this. So when I woke up from the dream, I was like, yeah, that's true. If I sit right there, then she won't be able to come and sit. She won't have any room for her things. Like she had a laptop and her stuff, like her drink or whatever. If I sat the way the lady told me to sit in my dream, she wouldn't have any room to put her stuff. So I have dreams like that where the Heavenly Father will show me how to do something. He would show me how to solve a problem. And he clearly showed me with that woman telling me how to sit at the table. Also, one time had a dream, and I was trying to figure out how to make some jewelry. It was like a necklace, but I wanted to make it with buttons. And I couldn't figure out how to get the string in the button. And so I was like, well, I don't know. I don't think I can do this. Um, I'm just gonna not make it. So I went to sleep that night, and I saw hands. I saw a pair of hands, and they had a button and they had a string, and they were showing me how to put the string through the button. And so when I woke up, I said, wow, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to try that. And so when I went to Starbucks that day, I tried it and it worked. So that's the type of dreams I have. When I can't figure something out, I have a dream, and it's Yahweh showing me how to do it, showing me how to do something that I think I can't do. So, um, so that's what the Heavenly Father was telling me. Yeah, even though I pray to Him, like it's like I dump everything in His lap. Yahweh, keep evil people away from me. Don't let them get into my van. I want to have a good day, a blessed day today. All these things, but I'm allowing people to do things that upsets me. I don't want people in the front seat. Put something in the front seat and said, no, can't nobody sit there. You know? So I said, okay, I gotta help Yahweh help me have a good day. So I noticed that, these young people, because this is really what I want to talk about. It took me 15 minutes to get to it. But these young people, they is wearing, they got their ass out. Like their butt is all out. They got on a short skirt, very short skirt, and you can see their butt. Their ass is all out. And I'm like, what? Like, this is inappropriate. Like, they really need a ticket for, what you call it, indecent, whatever you call it. When you exposing yourself, they need a ticket for that because that's indecent exposure going out with your ass out like that. Like, I'm picking up people um, from the club. I picked up these people from an Airbnb today and took them to a winery. And the girl came out and she was like, they're coming. I said, okay, thank you. So she went to a car, then she went back in. I said, where the hell is she going dressed like that? Her ass was all out. I'm like, is she dressed for, I thought she was dressed for Halloween look, because it was a black dress. And then it was like rough. You know the Flintstones? You know those skirts that the Flintstones wear? That's the kind of skirt she had on. When she turned around, you could see her ass. And I'm like, I hope she ain't getting in here like that. And she got in my van like that. Like her bare ass is touching my seats. I picked up a transgender woman last weekend, and his ass was out. He had on heels. I don't know if they 3 or 4-inch heels with a skirt with the ass showing. The front was down, you know. The front was longer than the back, and you can clearly see his ass when he was walking. And I mean, I done picked up another girl I picked up today. When she got out, I looked over and looked at her bare ass. I'm like, what is going on with these young people? To me, that's a form like, it's like, I feel like you a prostitute or something if because like they said, the men in jail, they wear their pants all the way under their butt. And when they wear that, because I didn't know that that's what that meant. I was told that that's what how men wear their pants when they're in prison is, to let other men know that they're available. So that's what I think when I see young women with their butt out. I'm thinking you trying to tell people that you available, like some type of prostitution. Because like, well, I mean, what else could that be? Like and then they go and they sit on public seats. That is so disgusting. You got your butt out. So they have to have on like a thong because they don't have regular underwears. There's no regular I don't see no underwears. I see bare ass. No underwears. They might have a thong on, and then they might not have a thong on. But they go and they sit there bare butt on public seats. That's so disgusting. So I don't. I'm thinking that some of them might be prostitutes, if not all of them. You know, you going out like that. Who goes to a winery like that? So that's all I had to say. I can't believe people the way these people are dressed, and I'm like, what is this? What is this country coming to? I was watching the Master's Voice, and she said a lot of things that is gonna come to this country. Like, we ain't seen nothing yet. She said it's gonna get to the point that people are going to be having sex in public. In public. I believe it. Because you can see all signs that it's heading that way. There's so many signs that it's heading that in that direction. And I believe too that we're going to start seeing grown adults married to kids. It looked like it's heading in that direction. All you got to do is look at what's going on now. I can see that happening because they're showing things to kids that they shouldn't be showing. They teaching kids things they shouldn't be teaching kids. So to me, it looked like you getting kids ready for something. You getting kids ready for you know what? If you're teaching kids about sex, about parts, that is on a grown adult, you teaching kids this, you're getting them ready, is what you're doing. What you call it when a grown man um I forgot what you call it, when they take a child and they teach that child slowly um to do what they want them to do. I forgot what you call it. But yeah, that's basically what they doing to these kids in school. They are teaching them. They're getting them ready for you know what, for when it come that time where it will be legal for a grown man to marry a 10-year-old. They're getting them ready for that. It's sad. But this country is going down the drain. I'm telling you. I can see it. It's going down the drain. All right. I am finished to go to sleep. I've been talking for 24 minutes, and it don't seem like it. But I'll talk to you guys another day. Have a good night.